And here we are with Marcia Wallace,
Yes.
who some people know as Edna, the voice of Edna Crabapple.
No,
Other
it's
people.
Crabapple.
Okay. That's why I write for a living instead of talk.
No, if only dyed-in-the-wool fans know that it's Crabapple.
Okay.
That's Matt Graney really tried to fool people because it's kind of spelled crabapple, and she's a teacher, so they figure it's crabapple, but it's Crabapple. It's from the French.
Yes.
As my mother used to say, he's French.
Okay. Yes, and some of us remember you way back when, not that long ago, when you were on the Bob Newhart
Quite
show.
a long time ago. But it was a great gig, and it was a show called the Bob Newhart Show, starring a guy named Bob Newhart who didn't even leave Chicago till he was 30 years old to go off and become a comedy legend. And of his 3 shows, I was on an awfully good one.
Yes.
And I was the Secretary Carol. And it took place in this very town.
And the opening scene was,
Yeah,
you know, the
that's
Chicago
funny.
River and all that good stuff.
He's a comic, so he's not much for second, third, fourth, and fifth takes. So they kept saying, "Get back on the train, Bob. We're going to shoot it again." And then finally he said, he got on the train, and he just went home.
Well, I guess if you live in Chicago, you can get away with that.
Yeah, well, he didn't come back to shoot it again.
So, in my quest to find some sort of peripheral sports link, we have you as a baseball fan. Is that correct?
Especially as a kid. I was a huge St. Louis Cardinals fan during the Stan Musial, Bob Gibson days. And my dad and I, we used to come up to Chicago and see, because it was closer than going to. Plus, we loved the Cardinals, but we'd rather go to Chicago.
I don't blame you. Yeah, you ever been to St. Louis in the summer?
Yes, I have. What do they say? If you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. But that's true of the Midwest.
And you're a Midwestern girl.
I'm a Midwestern gal, Creston, Iowa. Yeah.
Okay. Now, is this your natural hair color?
I throw my head back and laugh. I was meant to be. I was meant to be a redhead. It was an oversight on somebody's.
You, Lucille Ball, things like
Yeah,
that?
I can't speak for Lucy. Actually, no one can at this time.
If they can, good.
Yeah.
Let me know.
But I was meant to be a redhead, so I just help along a little.
Being a redhead will give you certain freedom, certain...
There are very few redheads. It's way at the bottom of the hair color polo. What do you call it? I guess brunettes, blondes, and redheads. I think being a redhead is fascinating and interesting and fun, and I'm all for it. Clearly, since I've been one forever.
So if you're a Cardinal fan, you haven't had a very good season. Not that Cub fans...
And somewhere along the line, I hit the sports wall. I think it became playing a mother. I think it became being a mother. And
that'll do it.
And having a t-ball game, a basketball game, a soccer game, a hockey game every week of your life. And that'll do it. You'll hit this sports wall pretty fast.
Well, you're lucky to have here that you didn't pull it all out.
I know it. And so he just graduated from UCLA. He wants to be an actor. I said, fine, act like you like me.
And he said, I'm not that good an actor?
Well, pretty much. Pretty much. And he's really a good kid. And ended up being a hockey player. Of course, that's his style. He picked the most expensive sport, and he's a goalie, the most expensive position. Yeah.
You couldn't have him take
soccer. You buy a ball and a pair of shorts.
Boom. You're good to go.
Yeah.
Oh, well, next time around you'll know.
Yes, I will.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
Well, you're very welcome.